Hi, thanks for watching. This is the first of my 3 videos that show you the effects of getting caught out by a phishing email. This was something that I was unfortunate enough to experience, and I'm hoping that these videos will help you to be a bit more cautious and aware of exactly what these people can do. This first video will show you what the phishers actually do to your machine and how they get your data. The second one will show you the things you need to check for to ensure that you haven't been caught out and hacked, and the third one will show you some protection you can do to ensure it doesn't happen, and also it will show you just how unhelpful the likes of O2, Barclays and also Action Fraud are when you do get hacked. Right, so let's look at the order of events that happened for my bank account to get hacked. It all started with one of the infamous phishing emails that I received, the activation of which caused my Dropbox on my machine to download a file which then installed some software called Mega Backup, which then backed my computer up to the cloud somewhere. From the information on my machine, they gathered the bank account information, which they then accessed. They barred my mobile phone, then got back into my bank account, and then tried to do some withdrawals from my account. Here's a copy of the email that I received. The timing was perfect as I was waiting for some information from HMRC. I was a bit dubious, so I did check the web address or the email address that I'm showing you here, which was all okay. The way these phishing emails work is they try to get you to click on a link or download a file as highlighted here, which I refused to do just in case it was a phishing email. So instead I cut and pasted it into a web browser to see if it was legitimate. Unfortunately it wasn't. So how do you find out whether your email is legitimate? In Yahoo Mail account it's quite simple. Go to the More pull down menu, click on that and go to View Full Page Header, and that gives you another window that pops up. There you go, and that will show you all the information you need to know. So if you look on this one, it says here that the domain of hmonline.co.uk, which is legit, but it does not designate the IP address of 195.186.99.132, which is where the email came from, as a permitted sender, suggesting that this is not a legitimate email. Dropbox. It's a great piece of software for uploading files to share with friends. It's also great for downloading bits and pieces, but it also can be used to download items to your machine without you knowing. I'll show you ways a bit later on in one of the other videos that you can check to see if your Dropbox has been used, but if you've got it, make sure your passwords are changed. Just keep an eye on it, like I say, I'll show you a bit later on. But it was Dropbox that was used to download the initial file to my machine, which allowed them the full access to it. Mega Backup. I don't know much about this software, but it seems to be very similar to Dropbox, and I've no idea why they use this over Dropbox, but I did notice every now and again, once it's downloaded via Dropbox, that this software kept opening up and starting. I didn't really think much of it at the time, but this is what they use to upload the contents of my machine, the passwords, etc., up to a remote cloud server somewhere, which they could then take their time and root through to find out all the passwords and bits of information that they needed to gain access to my bank account. If, like me, you have quite a few passwords, you may well save them in your browser when you get the chance to. Makes life easier, makes life simple. Unfortunately, these are then stored in your machine. On the Mac, they're stored in something called Keychain Access. You can find your Keychain Access by going to your Applications folder and then going to your Utilities folder. There's a bit of software in there called Keychain Access. If you open that up, you will see all your stored and saved passwords, which can be uploaded to the iCloud if necessary for them to be used. So I would go against keeping any passwords saved, but again, I'll go through this later in a later video. So now they had all my account details, passwords, etc. uploaded into their iCloud account, they were free to go through all the information, and they found out my bank account details and logged on to my bank over the weekend. They went through and found out where all my payments went, how I was paying O2, so they could then phone up O2, which is going to be coming next. And the reason why they phone O2 is to get the phone barred, so they then create a cloned phone, divert all the phone calls to the cloned phone, and go on to your bank account and change any settings they need to. And once they do this, they have to get a phone call come in from their bank account to get it verified. So they need your bank account details and your phone barred to be able to do this. It's actually very, very clever. So I'll give them their dues for that.
Good afternoon, welcome to O2. My name is... Can I take your full name, please?
Yes.
And what's the number you're calling about today, please?
It's 079.
And are you the account holder?
I am.
Okay, thank you. I'm just going to get your details up now for you. Your password, please.
1 moment, please. I've changed my answer. 1 moment. Can you try Willow?
No, it's...
I know. That's what I'm giving you. I might have changed it back, I said.
Ah, right, okay. It isn't that, no. What's your date of birth, please? Right, okay. And are you saying you've changed your password, but you're not sure? Yeah, right,
I'm
okay.
not sure what it is right now. But the main reason I'm actually phoning you is to have my phone barred because I've lost it. That's why I'm phoning today.
Okay, we may be able to go through some of the security details. Can you confirm how you pay on your account?
Through direct debit.
And can you confirm the sort code and account number that the payments come from, please?
Do you need a full sort code?
Yes, please.
That's
Yeah, and the account number. Okay, thank you. And you say the phone's been lost?
Yes, it has.
Okay, and is your O2 SIM in the phone?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Everything barred.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
receive or want the person to make phone calls at all or anything like that.
Okay, yes, certainly. I'll get that restricted for you now, so that's all done. Do you need us to send out a new SIM card?
You can do, yes, thank you.
Okay. What we would need, can you confirm the address for the SIM to be sent to? Okay, I'll get that SIM card ordered for you now, and as soon as you receive that, if you give us a call, and we can get that activated and the bars lifted.
Thank you very much. Thank
Okay.
you.
Is there anything else at all?
No, that's everything. As long as the phone it's been blocked, then that's fine.
Yes, it has. Yes. That's all done for you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for your call.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So now my phone was barred. All that's to do now is go back onto my bank account, open up my account, enter it, and start to do some transactions. Now, any transactions that you do with Lloyds has to have phone confirmation. They got the phone confirmation, got them set up, and tried to make 2 deposits from my account. Thankfully, Lloyds were on their toes and they stopped them. So I can't thank Lloyds enough for that. And I have to say, of all the people that I've phoned up and dealt with through this, which is Barclays, the Action Fraud, O2, Lloyds have been by far the most helpful. So I can't thank them enough. If anybody recognises the voice from the O2 phone call or recognise the address above, please let me know, as Barclays weren't being very helpful, as Action Fraud aren't at the moment, so I've been asked to send some details off to the police to help out and find out who these people are. Thank you. I've also made 2 further videos to help you to see what you can do to try and protect yourself against these kind of phishing emails. There are a few basic things, but a lot of us overlook them, and also how they go about installing the bits and pieces on your machine and what they do on your machine, and again, things you can check out for. So it's more a case of protection and prevention, so this doesn't happen to you.